This week we have a special celebrity edition of Let's Get to the Point. After 7 years in the market, J-Lo finds a buyer for her New York City apartment, finally. Now coincidentally, her husband Ben Affleck, who she's rumored to be divorcing, drops $20 million on his new home in LA. And lastly, Kanye West, you know this guy right here, Kanye Yeezy, he had a $14 million price cut to his Malibu home, and now it's in contract. I'm Jeffrey St. Arromand of Sirhan and cast member of the Netflix hit series Own in Manhattan. Let's get to the point, Celebrity Edition. Now this is the perfect story to start this week's countdown at number 5. Now America's housing market is a nightmare for most, but the rich are sitting pretty. Now aspiring homeowners are getting shut out. The wealthy are snapping up properties left and right all over the place. I mean, it's been a rough season for home sales. Now, new home sales dipped in June and didn't meet expectations after a 15% plunge in May. But there's one glimmer of hope, and that's the luxury sector. High home equity and the strong stock market have acted as a buffer against interest rates for most wealthy Americans. By the end of the first quarter, 45%, and that's a big number, 45% of high-end US home buyers were paying all cash. Now that's the highest rate in at least a decade. Another chapter in the life of Jennifer Lopez has unfortunately closed. The star singer and actress, who seems to be splitting up with Ben Affleck, has sold her penthouse, this right here, her penthouse in New York City, after being on and off the market for 7 years. And when she first put it was on the market for $23 million. Now the penthouse duplex is more than 6,500 square feet, comes with 4 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, and almost 3,000 square feet of outdoor space. And that's over 4 terraces on 2 levels. It includes a croquet pitch, a landscape roof deck, and a little putting green. How perfect is that? The official closing price hasn't been recorded just yet, but I can promise you, after being on the market for 7 years or so, that buyer has definitely not paid full asking. Ben Affleck has just dropped $20.5 million on the equestrian estate in Los Angeles, just a matter of weeks after putting a for sale sign in front of the home he owns with Jennifer Lopez, who we know there are rumors are swirling of a pending divorce. Ben snapped up this 5-bedroom residence last week, and he bought it from the nephew of billionaire media mogul Rupert Murdoch. Now the grounds are home to plenty of outdoor amenities, including a pool, a spa, and a 2-story guest house. There's also stables and a walking ring, all of which is expected for a $20.5 million home. So at number 2 this week, Kanye West's unfinished house, made with 1,200 tons of concrete, finally finds a buyer. Now the beachfront home has been on sale since January. It's been on the market when it was listed for $53 million. But in April, the renowned Tanao Ando, try saying that fast, designed house was reduced to $39 million. And a restoration is going to be required by the new owner, given that all of the interior finishes have been stripped. Now the home is roughly 4,000 square feet with 4 bedrooms and 5 baths. It's made of about 200 tons of steel reinforcement. That house isn't going anywhere. It's truly a blank canvas. And right now that Kanye West is in contract, you can't tell him nothing. So coming in at number 1 this week, Aman New York gets its first resale for $10,000 a square foot. Now Unit 23 at Vlad Durin's luxury hotel condo conversion closed for $64 million. Now this project made headlines earlier this month when their Pinnacle penthouse closed for $135 million, but the buyer turned out to be Durin himself. All of the building's 22 residences, which comprise of the upper floors of the building, have been sold. The building's amenities include 3-story spa, a fitness center, 2 restaurants, and an indoor swimming pool. Now I see exactly what all the fuss is about with this luxury hotel conversion.